North Pittsburgh Greeting Company, the area's premier welcome wagon lady, and I personally welcome all the new homeowners and new businesses to the area with some great gifts. And sitting next to me today is Linda Berkheiser from Shaklee, who gives some amazing gifts to all the new homeowners after I welcome them a toxic-free cleaning kit to clean their brand new homes. Hi, Linda. How are you doing today?
I'm great. I'm great. Thank you, Tracy, for having me on.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Linda, tell me a little bit about yourself, where you're from, I know you were a nurse, which makes you an expert in the health field, and what made you, where'd you grow up? A little bit of information about you. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, Linda.
Okay. All right. Fine. I actually was born in Hershey, Pennsylvania, so I'm a transplant to Pittsburgh. But I've been here for 35 years, and I am a nurse. I had four when we moved here. I have four children. I now have seven grandchildren, so we keep multiplying. I've always had a real passion for health and wellness. It's always been a part of what I've done. I'm not sure what you want next. You have another question, or should I just keep going? I can just keep going.
Oh, okay. So how long were you a nurse? How long were you a practicing nurse, Linda?
I worked for a lot of, I kind of stepped down from nursing several years ago when I got very, very involved with this present job that I'm doing. But I was a psychiatric nurse. I have certifications in psych nursing, home health nursing, rehabilitation, you name it, I did it. I was one of those. I did a lot of management. But
So a jack of all health trades.
right. So, really a good background in it. And we moved here about 35 years ago. So when we moved here, then we had some things that happened in our life that really turned everything around. And I'll tell you a little bit about it because I think it's very important. When we moved,
Sure, please.
we were here for a couple of years, and my husband was cutting a tree out of the backyard, and the branch flipped him out of the tree, and he became a quadriplegic immediately. So he was 38, I was 37, and we had four children. And of course, this nice life that we had where we just thought we could do everything. We lived on a farm for a while. We grew our own food. We always were into very natural things. And then we came here and everything kind of hit us in the face. So anyway, as a result of that, we were, we had became the main income, and we had to figure out how to make things work. But we were always a good team, and we remained a good team. And he actually lived for 30 years in a wheelchair when he was expected to live 5 to 10. So we did a lot of really good things that really helped him. So the way I got involved in what I'm doing now, this is really a strange thing. So my daughter was a gymnast, and they were having presentations at a gym, and they were having a nutrition presentation, and I thought, oh, I'm a nurse and I really love nutrition. I'm so smart, I don't need to go to that. Well, I found out later I wasn't that smart, and I learned a lot even after that. But they did a second one on color analysis, and I thought, well, everybody wants to look good. I'm going to go do this. So we did that, and we met some people that were involved in the Shaklee Corporation, and they helped us to begin our business, because I had no intention of starting a business at that time. But I really, in my heart, we were both in the helping situation. My husband and I were both people helpers, and it just fit so nicely into our lives. So as a result of that, this is really a good history. My husband, who came out of the rehab center with a bag of medication that he could not take, nothing agreed with him. We started to wean him off and do more natural things. And all the doctors were wonderful to us. They just said, we don't understand what you're doing because we're not trained in this, but you folks are doing great. Keep doing what you're doing. And that's probably why he lived for 30 years instead of 5 to 10. So we have a great story. We have a great story. Go ahead.
So you and your husband, you decided to use more natural products than prescription strength products to help him?
Right, right. Well, we were smart about it. I mean, we didn't just coldly do things, but we found if this would do this and it will not, and he can't, it doesn't agree with him. He had side effects to everything. then we found things that were more natural. And we did the more natural things. And we just had some really supportive doctors that really, didn't mess with what we were doing. They liked what we were doing because we were helping. And as they said, we don't learn this in school. We don't have an education in what you're doing. So that's the nice part about it. But, it is a good company and very safe products, and that's why we were able to do that.
And I've recently received a package from Shaklee. Thank you very much. I am enjoying their product and the shakes. They're delicious. But please, I mean, you have a whole catalog full of different products. Can
Right.
you please tell me some of the products that Shaklee offers?
Sure. Well, what I do with people, well, the services that I do, and I'll go over that because it fits into our thing. I actually do a lot of health evaluations. I do a lot of consultations. I do a lot of seminars. I do a lot of teaching because I really feel that the more we learn about our bodies and how we're supposed to work, then the better it is for everybody. So, what this great company does, and I will say that it's a 63-year-old company that has fueled Olympians and astronauts, and it's just an amazing company. But what they did is they are a total wellness company. So, what again? The reason you mentioned the cleaning baskets is because we really believe that people should live toxic free. So these are all toxic free products that people can try because the less toxins you have in your body, the better your body will work. It won't have to, you won't, you will able to be healthier and build healthy cells. We also have a whole line of food supplements and protein drinks, which of course I love, and then clean skincare, clean personal care products. So you don't really have to worry when you use a product from this company because it's so well tested. Um, well, I just did a little seminar a while ago on how to pick a good vitamin. And I tell people, look first of all to see, are they testing raw ingredients? Because a lot of companies don't. That's a good one. And this company does that. Tests all the raw ingredients coming in. Even if it says organic, it doesn't have to be organic. And then you want them to be able to make sure that what's in the bottle, on the labels in the bottle. You want to make sure that they have people that have done outside research on their products. And I will tell you that very few companies do that. They do internal research, but they don't throw it out there to the scientific community and say, hey, go ahead and test these products and publish whatever you think. And that's a good one. And then you have to look at, the kind of people that use the products. And yeah, there's a lot of good things to look at, but it does stand out. And again, right now, I'm very concerned about people because when I say I help people to build their bodies one cell at a time, you have to realize that our immunity, we're building our immune cells every day. And people today with the coronavirus, I mean, we have a reason to be afraid because a lot of people are not very healthy. Even if they have no outstanding disease, they may not be very healthy. So you want to put good stuff in your body. You want to eat well and you want to supplement, in a reasonable manner. You want to stay away from toxins. You want to reduce stress, exercise, do all those things. And that's what we recommend that people do. A lot of folks don't realize that you should actually up your protein at this time because protein really builds your immune cells. And a lot of people will say, oh, I take a multivitamin. But I always say, make sure you're getting enough protein. And anyway, and of course, a plant-based protein is always better. So those are just a few little tips.
Can you give us some examples? You just said plant-based protein is better. Can you
Mhm.
give us some examples of plant-based proteins, please?
Well, your soy protein, I am in favor of that for women very much. And there's, so that's a good one. Soy protein, they have the pea and bean protein, and we have whey protein. We have all the proteins. So you can kind of pick what you want, but those are always a better source to add because usually we are eating enough meat protein. We usually don't have to say, okay, I'll have 3 steaks to build my immune system, which is kind of it's an overload for your body. It's a little bit of an overload for your body. So you want to make sure that you're getting some vegetable, some plant protein. Yeah.
Great, great.
Those,
And how long have you been selling Shaklee?
I've been involved with them for over 30 years. And
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. That says something about how much faith you have in the product and how much you enjoy the company that you work for.
right.
Now, during these difficult times, I'm sure there's a lot of folks out there who are watching who are concerned about their immune system and what they can do today to boost their immune system. I know myself, I've just started last week on Shaklee's 7-day cleanse.
Mm.
And let me tell you, it really did cleanse me. And I felt a little healthier, a little bit more of a oomph, more boost about how I feel. And it's Tuesday, and just this Sunday, I started with the daily vitamins. And you sent me a wonderful recipes on the Shaklee protein shakes, which are delicious. I've only had 3. It's only Tuesday, but I love them all. How could people right now, if they said, boy, I want to try this? I mean, I'm sure somebody can call you and say, I mean, obviously they can't meet with you at Panera to chat about it or whatnot, but can somebody give you a call and talk to you about what they're looking for, if they have any allergies, whatnot, and then you can lead them down the right path? How can they get in touch with you? They can reach you on your phone number, correct?
Right, correct, correct.
And that is
And
go
and my
ahead.
and my e- and my email and my website, all of those are good. I would say to you right now that something really nice is that we have a an immune package right now that includes what you're using right now, the strip and the shake, and also I really want to give this a plug because this is very important. There is a product called Nutriferon, and we are the only company that has that in the world. And what it does is it will normalize your immune system. And we have been sold out of it. We're back. I mean, we just had such a demand for it because people know that it really helps, and that's in our immune package. So you can get an immune package, and that's a great way to start. So, and of course, it would be on my website, but also I'd love to help you personally figure out what would be the best thing. And sometimes if you have a family, sometimes you want to start with just lots of multivitamins for the whole family and add a big protein drink. And there's different, do with different variations depending on how many people you're trying to deal with. We do have children's products too, so that's nice
I
to know.
was just going to ask that, Linda. I mean, with even though we're still shut in right now till May 1st, and hopefully that's going to lift and people are going to want to start taking their children to the parks and out and about. But I'm sure a lot of parents with little ones still in the back of their minds are going to be concerned about their child's immunity and overall well being. So you do have products that parents can give to their children, correct?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think the nice thing today is that since we are all stuck in the house, it's really nice that you can get online, order from Shaklee. We actually have a buying membership that people can get very inexpensively, or sometimes they can get them free. Like with the immune package, you get them free. And you can always get a discount and know that you can, gee, I'm out of, as a matter of fact, I just ordered a bunch of berry bar. I like they have a meal replacement bar, and I just ordered a bunch of those, and I ordered a bunch of snack bars because my grandkids like the snack bars. And I thought, we'll never starve because we yeah, we stuff to eat here, It'll keep us going between that and the protein shakes. It's all good. I did want to mention something else though, because I know
Absolutely.
our company's very concerned right now about what's happening and the fact that so many people have lost their income or their incomes are going to be so reduced. And we have a lot of people that have said to us, we wish we had started something like a side business years ago. So if anyone is interested, please contact me because we are doing a presentation on Thursday. But we really are offering a wonderful way to people to like get an extra $1,000 very quickly, and then there's a little proven blueprint on how to do it. And they've reduced membership, they reduced everything to get people involved because they said, if we can help people right now, and even if they just get an extra 1,000 or so right now, they could start to build for the future because we don't know if this would happen again. If this happened, for myself, I was so thankful because I thought, oh my gosh, look at what's happened to people. What would I be doing if this was taken away. But because we have a company that the sales are booming, and because it's online, fortunately, it's something that you will always have, you know. So I had it when my husband was alive. Oh God. I had it when my husband was alive, and I had it after he passed away. Excuse me, just turn this off. And I had it, you know, afterwards I could just pick it up again, which is so nice. You know, I was able to do that, and so that's something that would never be taken away from you. When you have that business, you can put it on hold for a little bit, and it's still there for you. So I just love the fact that I was able to do that. So please,
Absolutely.
you know of anybody that's really that says, "Boy, I wish I had an opportunity." Please let me know because we can connect them with the link for that.
And everybody out there watching, if you are interested in getting in touch with Linda and you would like the product, or maybe you would like to become an independent distributor for Shaklee, all of Linda's contact information, her website, which is pws.shaklee.com/Berkheiser. Or you can get in touch with her through her website, through berkheiser.natural.life@gmail. But we would be more than happy to get you involved and get you started on any type of wellness products you may need from Shaklee.
Right.
Well, Linda, it was a pleasure speaking to you today. And please, is there anything else you would like to add right now?
Well, first of all, I would like to thank you because I think this is a
Okay.
wonderful thing that you're doing to help people. It's amazing how we've all found different ways to reach out. But again, I love helping people. Somebody said to me, "Are you ever going to retire from this?" Because I probably could soon. And I said, "Well, I don't think I've helped enough people yet." That's what
Oh,
we're very dedicated. We really want people to be healthy because, you know, if you can help the whole world to be healthier, and especially the United States, we would not, I don't think, be going through this as badly as we are right now. I think it's the fact that a lot of people, their immune systems weren't as strong as they thought they were, you know. So you
yeah.
just know that the healthier we can make ourselves, the better it will be for everybody. And I'd sure like to help you. I'd sure like to help all of you.
Great. Well, Linda, it was a pleasure speaking to you today. Thank you for everything you've done. I truly enjoy representing Shaklee in the welcoming bags. And all of you new homeowners out there, when I get back to welcoming new people, and let's hope it's sooner rather than later, because I truly enjoy welcoming everybody to this wonderful community, contact Linda and she will then deliver you a wonderful product, wonderful basket of natural cleaning products for your new home.
Right.
So everybody, it's been a pleasure. Linda, it's been a pleasure. And this is Tracy Armstrong from North Pittsburgh Greeting Company, the area's premier welcome wagon lady. And I welcome all the new businesses and new homeowners to North Pittsburgh area. And let's hope I will be doing that soon. Linda, it was a pleasure. Thank you.
And thank you. Thank you, everybody.